Today I've got a few goodies to show you, and we are talking brands, brand loyalty, and why it's not a good thing to be loyal to a fault. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Quentin's in the Gun Guy. So as I stated in the intro of this video, we are talking brands today. So what got me thinking about brands? So if you follow any everyday carry kind of stuff in South Africa, you probably got a notification because Torch SA's marketing is on point. A notification about their latest sale, the Wuben sale. So that's starting today, the 22nd of February, up until the 26th. So in this sale, you get less 35% off all their Wuben flashlights. That got me thinking about brands. How many of you guys know Wuben? I don't. Never used it. Never really gave much thought to it. So it's brought in by Torch SA. There's a lot of people that's very brand loyal that won't even give Wuben a second glance. Why do people do that? Why are they so brand loyal that they are doing it to a fault? Loyalty doesn't bring you that far. Let's talk about being loyal to something. Let's move on to firearms. So this is a bolt action firearm. This was the pinnacle of human engineering for killing things and killing people. So this was the gold standard for warfare, normal bolt action. So up next, people moved on to the semi-auto style of rifles. This is a AR-15 rifle, is safe as well. So this was the next evolution in warfare, the semi-auto rifle. Now let's say people were still loyal to a fault for the bolt action rifle. Warfare would never have changed, never gotten more technologically advanced for killing people. That's just the way it is. So if it never evolved, then one country using one type of rifle, this would have had the edge above everyone else. Let's move on to something that hits home a bit more. This is a revolver. So this was the gold standard for handguns not too long ago. So this is a 6-shot 357 revolver. If everyone was loyal to a fault, everyone would still have been carrying this up until today. So there are still people that carry revolvers. I did a couple of years ago, and I carried them quite proficiently because I practiced with them all the time. Evolution changed, and then we got the pistol. This is a 15+1 configuration, meaning that you've got more firepower in a more compact frame. This is the next step in the evolution. Next up is holsters. This is the El Paso holster. This is a leather holster which was a dominant force for everyday carry for years and years and years. What came after this is Cardex Holsters. Now this is absolutely brilliant, especially for your striker-fired pistols, because you don't want anything to get into your trigger guard, because if anything goes into your trigger guard, this firearm will go bang. Not very safe. This is one of the better designed leather holsters, which means that it's probably not going to fold in and activate your trigger, but the chances are still there. I absolutely love El Paso holsters though. These ones are brilliant, and I always use it to carry my revolvers. This is a Southwest holster. I'm still busy doing the review on this. Absolutely brilliant as well. Love this holster. So this hits home a bit more for everyday carriers. Let's move on to flashlights. So this is the LED Lenser T7 Focusable beam. Absolutely brilliant. Everyone probably has one in their drawer somewhere. This was the gold standard at one stage for flashlights. Now, how many people do you know that still everyday carries a LED Lenser? I don't know one person still carrying the LED Lenser type of flashlights. Now you do get the LED lenses and the mag lights, which were the dominant force for flashlights, well, at least in South Africa. Then a couple of new brands came that Torch SA actually brought in, the O-Lights. So they did quite a bit of work building up a reputation for them because it's great quality flashlights. The O-Lights currently is a dominant force in the everyday carry market. Now, that's O-Light. This is LED laser, the older technology. Then we get the Brunite. This is the Brunite's PT18 Pro Oathkeeper. Absolutely love this flashlight. This is more of a tactical style flashlight. Nice and big, and you can do quite a bit of damage with this. Super, super tough. Next up is the Emerald. This is the MS03, 13,000 lumens. Ridiculous. Now the review should be dropping soon on this as well. Then we've got the humble little Trustfire T11R. Absolutely brilliant little flashlight, and is still in my everyday carry. What do these flashlights have in common? They are brought in by Torch SA into South Africa. Now, they built up a reputation themselves for bringing in quality stuff. From O-Light to Emerald to Trustfire, Brunite. They've got so many brands that they've got under their umbrella, and they don't bring in the cheap Chinese type of stuff. It's all the premium brands. So I don't know Wuben, but I know Torch SA. So I think that's quite a good judge of character from them to push a new brand into the market. And I think that's cool. They bring new stuff to South Africa and more options for the everyday carry market. So we've spoken about brands and brand loyalty and being loyal to a fault. Now I drive a Ford Ranger. Now if you stay in South Africa, the bucky market, or pickups as well everyone else in the world knows them as, or trucks, we call it buckies here. So this is a very competitive market because the farming community in South Africa is absolutely massive. Farming, industrial, that type of market, and then leisure as well. So this means that this is a big segment in South Africa. So the big competitors in the segment is the Ford Ranger, the VW Amarok, Toyota Hilux, and the Isuzu. So that's the big guys currently dominating the bucky market in South Africa. So if you are driving either of those, you give a lot of feedback and trouble to the other guys driving it. So as a Ford driver myself, I've gotten probably the most amount of trouble and flack from a mate because I drive a Ford. So I don't care. I really don't mind. I'm not brand loyal. I'm of mind that you have to take the model and give merit to the model, not to the brand. The problem with being brand loyal is that a manufacturer like, let's say, Toyota, they've gotten lazy, I think. They can push anything into the South African market and people are going to buy them like hotcakes. Why? Because they've got a good name. So it takes a while to build up a name, but then at one stage, the manufacturer starts taking advantage of that. They start depending on their name more than actually bringing quality to the consumer. So I think that's a dangerous mindset to be in for anyone. It's more dangerous in the everyday carry market. So things that causes us to depend our lives on the gear that we carry, the gear that we use. I think we have to be more critical about the gear that we carry and give merit to the model and not just the brand. So tell me what you guys think down in the comment section. Are you brand loyal? Are you brand loyal to a fault? Because life is just too short to be too brand loyal. So just don't be too brand loyal. Give other brands a go as well. You might save quite a bit of cash. And then get some more experience about other brands that's in the market. Technology is ever evolving, and then there's new competitors to the market, blowing up the market, making it a lot better for us to get quality gear at quality prices. And if you want to check out the Torch SA sale, the link should be down in the description. They've always been a big a big supporter of this channel, sending me stuff, reposting my stuff, and then just being overall nice guys. And actually they've become friends. So anyway guys, good to see you again. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, subscribe, all those nice things, and I'll see you later. Cheers.